So, how is Big Cats by the Wern played? Well, the object is to get 4 piles of different colors with 5 each from this pile. Everybody's dealt 7 cards. You see they're the ones with the hexagon on the back. It could be up to 4 players. Everybody gets 100 bidding tokens. There's the deck that you deal from. There's the hand. And then there's the 2 cards that you got to match. So let's just put these up. Me and the imaginary player may as well be God. So you flip this one over. And you'll note the 1. And that means that you have to match your cat to that cat. And your bottom bid is 1 of the bidding tokens. You can go as high as you want. And I don't seem to have one in this pile. Or this pile. But anyway, you would draw one of these dots, and that indicates the color of your kitten that you need. If you had that card, that is a caracal or a desert lynx. Why I use cats, I don't know. My friends like cats, and I like cats, so I just use cats, and I thought it was cool. So I built a game around it. Those are kitten colors. These are kitten tokens. So since nobody can bid on that, we have to turn 2 more over. It's another lynx, another caracal. And each one of these, there's 3 of each one of those. Each one of these cards, color combination. Because there's 15 different ones that I made. And I probably could do more, but I just stopped at 15 because I had all that I needed, and I only needed 45 cards, which is close enough to 52. This deck has 48, I think, and this one has 72. Actually, the one that I ordered for me has 69, so I'm going to order those 3 cards. And I just clicked a couple buttons on the one that's for sale or will be for sale, and automatically it includes the cards that I missed out, because I went up to 72 and I checked if each one had 3, and each one now has 3. So if you order it, it'll be 72 of these white hexagon cards that are the copy of the blood sample. Blue blood sample doesn't even mean blue blood. It's just an indicator that it's different from the other ones. You know what I mean? Like, that's the genetic code for that specific tiger, so we mark it in blue. Nobody has a caracal, but lion, and doesn't match any one of those? Yes, it does. So we're going to put that card there. And in this one, a lion, match any of those? Yes, it does. So we can put those cards there, and then you bid. The low bid is a 1. So I might bid 1 since I was the one that turned it over. And then my player, my second player, he would say, or she would say, hey, I'll bid 2, because you always have to up the ante. And the other one might bid 2 too. But then this one bids 3, and the other one might say that's beyond what I want to bid for now. So this person who has this card wins and gets to pick any one of those 3 to start their pile, and we'll go with blue. So they start with blue. They have to get 4 piles of 5 of those, and if anybody else lays a blue down or wants to do blue, then you have to pay them 1 of your black tokens. And there's going to be some overlap. Probably only 1 color will overlap. But if you're in a race to get the 5 piles, or I'm sorry, the 4 piles of, 4 piles of 5, you might want to bid blue. You may not, you know. But there's only 6 colors, and there's 2 players, and everybody needs 4. So what does that tell you? It tells you that if you're going to copy another person, you're going to have to pay. You really shouldn't, in theory, bid more than 5. But if you bid 2 and 3 and 1 and 4 a couple of times, then you have plenty of tokens to bid up to 6 or maybe 7 or maybe even up to 10 if you really need that. It doesn't really matter. It's always something. So the winning bidder has theirs removed. but the losing bidder has theirs put back in their pile. And the cards used will just go to the bottom of the deck. Where's that at? At the bottom of the deck. And then you draw one because each did one, and you have to have 7 at all times. And then you go to the next card. It's a lion. The low bid is 1. I didn't shuffle these very well, but I did shuffle them. And then any one of those colors. Lion red, gonna bid on that. Lion green. Lion green, you're on. And then you do it again. You bid again for that card. Low bid is 1. You got to up the ante, so the other bidder will do 2. I'm just doing it for my own bag so I don't mix them up. And then so on and so forth until somebody wins the card, or the use of the card. And if anybody does blue again, see, even if you're green, even if you're red, you can still pick blue because it's on that card. But you probably wouldn't want to because this one already has a blue down. So you would do maybe green and start your pile on this side. Well, I guess that would be the same one. Let's do it red just so it looks aesthetic. And then you take the things off. Boom, boom. I didn't open this bag, did I? Nope. So we're just using my personal one right here so we don't mix them up and it's less confusing. But ideally, of course, you would do a bid from your bag and then they do a bid from their bag. So that's pretty much it. That's big cats. You keep these in a big old pile. You can separate them if you want. But you can see clearly that some are yellow, some are green, some are blue, some are purple, some are red, some are orange. You know, it just keeps going down the line. And you can see them clearly because you're not colorblind, hopefully. And then you just take what you need. And that's big cats.